your first year as an intervention specialist? Let me tell you about an oopsie I made. It's a lot. IEPs, data, progress monitoring, meetings, chaos, and oh yeah, actual time to do the intervention. I remember completely feeling underwater. But looking back, there's a few things I wish I would have known, including a really embarrassing story from the start. Hi, I'm Anna from Anna Kelly's Creations. Let's make progress monitoring, goal writing easier and your to-do list a little shorter. Grab your favorite bubbly drink and let's dive in. My first year as an intervention specialist, I inadvertently gave all of the answers to a test to my students while studying with them. I was so afraid of looking like I didn't know what I was doing, I avoided asking veteran teachers for help. I thought it would make me look weak, but honestly, I could have learned so much more so sooner and had way less stress if I would have just asked. So this video is full of tips I wish someone had handed me that first chaotic week of school. Tip 1, get to know your students fast. Before anything else, build the relationships. I know, building relationships is the buzzword, the fix-all right now, but as an intervention specialist, it's essential. Special education can get stigmatized quickly, especially with the older students, so you need to create a safe, judgment-free space where they feel seen, heard, and supported. Don't feel like you need to just sit back the first week. Hop in there. Learn what they love, what they struggle with, and what helps them feel confident. If you're not scheduled to meet them right away, find a time to pull them aside during a quiet moment, maybe a study hall, an intervention period, or that time before school actually starts when everyone's taking attendance. And if you're co-teaching, get to know all the students. That helps your students feel supported without being singled out, and you can feel like a great resource to all the students. Tip 2, learn those IEPs early. Get your hands on those IEPs ASAP. You need to understand each student's goals, services, and accommodations before you can support them or explain their needs to the general education team. Keep it simple. Create or print IEP at a glance sheets with only the essentials. A lot of programs already do that for you, so ask around if you're not sure how. Tip 3, be visible. You're a team member. Introduce yourself to the general education teachers and let them know you're a resource, not a mystery. I used to hand deliver IEP at a glance sheets just to build that connection and open the door for communication. You're not just the intervention teacher, you're part of the whole team. Teachers will appreciate your support if they know you're there. And along the same lines, it's so helpful to stay connected to what's happening in the general education classroom. The more you can align your intervention to what they're learning, the class topics, the better. It reinforces their learning, gives them more confidence in the classroom, and gives you really meaningful data on how they're applying their skills in the real world. Tip 4, don't be afraid to ask for help. This is where I came into some troubles. I wish I learned this sooner. Asking for help does not make you look clueless. It makes you look collaborative. Veteran teachers remember what it's like to be new. They're dying to help you. Ask if you can sit in on an IEP meeting or get their feedback on your first IEP draft. You'll learn faster, avoid common mistakes, and build relationships that make the job a lot easier. Tip 5, plan your year, like now, like yesterday. IEP meetings will sneak up on you. It's always super fun when we have those IEP meetings, even better, ETRs due in September. Make a spreadsheet or checklist with every key date. I like to put ETRs, IEP due dates 2 months ahead of time to tell me when to start writing the draft and when you're gonna send it home. And then I plug all those into your planner and your calendar. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Finally, tip 6, one I hold near and dear, protect your peace. This job can feel nonstop, especially during those first few weeks. One thing I have to remind myself every single year is it's always a little chaotic at the beginning. No matter how much you plan, how prepared you feel, there's a million things to do and no time to do them. But it does get better. You'll fall into a rhythm and you are absolutely not alone. Finally, please set boundaries. Turn off your school email notifications on evenings and weekends. Give yourself permission to rest. You are not your job. You're not supposed to be perfect. It's your first year. You're going to make mistakes. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're learning. Just like we tell our students, mistakes are proof you're growing. You are going to be amazing this year because you're already showing up for your students just by being here. If you have questions or just need a virtual teammate to cheer you on, drop a comment below. You've got this. And if you ever need shortcuts to stay organized, I've linked my blog post below with some ready-to-use forms and more ideas that saved my sanity. You're doing better than you think. Keep going, and I'll see you next time.